and welcome to the second part of the temple build in this very addictive alpha of Planet Coaster. Heads up, I am using a headset mic, but as soon as this channel picks up, I'm gonna go ahead and invest in a proper mic. If you guys have any tips on microphones, please leave them in the comment section below. Now, let's continue where we left off. So here I isolated the pillar so I could start working on the second tower. I needed one of the pieces so I could copy them to the other side. I took a bit of the long road here by copying the middle pillar, which had the extra walls to it. I had to delete them. It would have been easier just to copy one of the other pillars, but hey, there you go. So the blue walls are actually just there to indicate where I was going to place this central building. I still, at this part, didn't know which way to go with the build, so I was just building things until I had a clear idea at what I wanted to do. So first I made some of the pillars, then I used this fountain piece to make sure that I will be able to align the pillars the same way as I aligned them there. So here I kind of used control drag, but I wasn't satisfied with the result, and instead used the arrows to centralize the fountain right there. And then it was time to put all the pillars in place. So remember to snap them in the right direction, well, unless you don't want to. Or maybe if you want to have 6 pillars or just one in the middle, it's all up to you. Now with the pillars in place, it's time to copy the walls on top of the previous one. Like you saw in the previous video, copy the walls on top of this one. So I think I'm just gonna skip ahead here. And yeah, so you can see I copied the walls to the other side, and I also made 2 structures below the towers, but those are gonna go away in a later bit of the build. So here I'm adding roof tiles, half of the middle, and you can see a nice little structure there with a pool section in the middle. And then I added a bit more to the roofs on only 3 sides of the hexagon. I was going to place, now I think I'm going to place pillars beneath them. I just wasn't really sure on how to go about it, so I just copied one of the pillars. This time I didn't use the middle one with all the walls. And I made a bigger pillar as a new building, and I dragged it over to the extended roof pieces. But I was just not satisfied with how they were placed or how to get them in the middle, so I think I went for a attachment to each and every single pillar. So that didn't work. There I'm selecting one pillar, selecting 8 of the pieces, copied them, still selecting the same building, as you can see here, and just dragging it to align with the same building. There you go. So now I knew a good distance away, and I had 2 tile pieces away from the first pillar. So I had some more alignment. Now the other pillars I just copied and dragged into position without looking too much at the distance, but from the first pillar I placed, I knew how far to place the others. That's not an exact science, but that doesn't matter. So I did the same on the other side, and now I'm starting to build the central structure. So I'm placing a lot of walls, removing these 2 so I can align the column pieces a little bit better. I don't know what they're called, roof molding stone flat or something. I was going for an archway. You can still see me like trying to discover what I'm going to do. Yes, I named the park Fantasy Forest. So now I'm just placing these column pieces to make an archway. So make sure you place them on both sides. In this build you'll see I'll be getting a lot handier at placing these and a lot smarter, but right now I'm just discovering this stuff. This is the first time I'm actually using these pieces. A lot of people use these on roof sets or to do different things, but I just started using them this way. So I copied everything and put it 2 tiles away, as you can see here. Also copy them again, turn them around, and stick them to the back of the structure. Now, as you can see here, I'm just going off on a wild spree. I don't know, I'm not even sure what I'm doing here. I'm just copying everything, making more archways. And this time I think I was probably thinking about a church or something, or a box So now I'm copying the entire thing and I'm just, oh yeah, turned it around, stuck it to the back, and here I'm off again. Putting structures towards the entrance of the building. So I think I was kind of thinking here, I was thinking maybe I'll have this pathway with this cement, or what's it called, concrete tiles sticking over. Now I'm just filling up the gaps and not really doing anything that difficult, nothing that needs explaining. And as you can see, I am a sucker for symmetry. I don't have ADD, I don't have any other conditions. I just like symmetry so much. That's why I'm so amazed by people that can make buildings that are not symmetrical but still look very good. I've been following some people on YouTube and it's been like, wow, they get me so jealous all this time. So here I made I think a horizontal section, and now I'm going, see, because I added one there, now I need to add one everywhere. Now bear in mind, I still don't know where I was going with this build. Oh, sure. Now I need to do some cross sections from the front to the back. So I'm looking at this build myself and I'm wondering, what was I thinking? And I knew that back then, you can see the gap in front there, yeah, where I put another piece because it was annoying me. But now I just have another gap because now there's something hanging over the beginning of the, I guess, the gateway, can call it. So now I'm kind of looking at it from a distance, still trying to figure out what to do. I'm thinking of making the building higher there. I don't know why. Oh yeah, I was going to decorate this wall. So just look at me go for it. It makes no sense. I'm just placing these at random. There is no plan. I haven't drawn it out before I started. I was just placing these and I was like, oh, maybe there will be a nice little, I don't know. Come on, man, you can do it. Place it, place it. But obviously you can see it goes over into chaos, and I'll save you the rest of this and just show you the end result. So as you can see here, there's a pattern on the wall. It makes no sense, but it's symmetrical, and that's what I was going for. You can also see me making these two buildings on the side. They're there just to make the entrance way a bit more appealing. So that's it for me for this second video. Remember, I'm new to this concept of making videos for YouTube, and I am discovering this stuff as I go. I am looking up tutorials and asking questions on forums on how to best go about this stuff. So hopefully next time it will be even better. So perhaps I should end with a tip of the day. Don't pick your nose whilst driving on a bumpy road. Well, that's all from me. Bye bye, and see you next time.